Hey everyone, how are you today? Welcome to Magnolias. We are live in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. My name's Amy. I have some new fall ideas for you today, and we're going to decorate some trays. There are new fall stems, there's some new fall accessories, there's some new fall candle rings, and I'm sure you're going to want to join me for that today. So jump on, say hello, and help me kick off this live with some fabulous fall. It's a gorgeous day here in Nebraska. Hey, this is the best time of the year in Nebraska, I think. You get beautiful, crisp mornings and gorgeous sunrises. You get beautiful sunsets. You have pleasant temps during the day. It can't get any better than this. I wish we just had this for like 2 more months. That would be my wish. How are you everybody? It's going to be me and me alone jumping on the live today. We have a busy warehouse today. There's lots going on and everybody's doing their own thing. So I am going to be working alone here today. Let's get some new arrivals linked up. It is very likely that some of the things I'm going to show today will be in the online live or in the new lineup of new arrivals, but some of these things are kind of buried a little bit deeper. I'm only going to try to drop a link or two today to keep it simple for myself. That means you're going to have to be creative and type in search words if you need something. Type in some search words or look through the latest arrivals because a lot of these things are new. Um, well, this tray isn't, so that will be trickier. But I know from experience, I'm just going to not interrupt everything and try to search for links, and that slows everybody down. So let me jump in with a link to some new arrivals. Let's just type that for starters and then see what you're all up to today, huh? I have been very busy today. We also have a window coverings company, and I've been doing a lot with that lately, seeing people with window shades and working on fabric treatments for people because this is September is fabric treatment sale month for Captivating Windows. If any of you local ladies are watching and you need like a new cornice, valance, draperies, or you know what the top thing is that we order for people? Roman shades. Everybody loves gorgeous fabric Roman shades because if you get the right thing, it can just make your room perfect. Let's see where the best place is to watch comments. Looks like it's on my phone. Facebook slow. There we go. So hello, hello. Thanks everybody for joining me. All the names that I missed. Hello, Marilyn. How are you? It's me, just me, Marilyn. I got to do this on my own today. Kayla's busy shipping. Everybody else is in the warehouse. We have, it's Friday. We're trying to situate everything before the weekend. That's the thing. So I'm having a great day today. It is busy at the store. We've had lots of shoppers in. I think people are really excited about the fall season now that it's September, now that the weather's cooler. When you get that cold morning, man, that just changes your brain and you think, oh yeah, now it's time for fall. So I think that's what's happening. We have yesterday, some people saw the new garland that we got in. But here at the warehouse, I'm having more luck finding the rest of the matching components. So I just wanted to like throw at you a recap from last night and show you the matching thingy thing I couldn't find. It was this candle ring. Hi everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks, Barb. We are busy at the warehouse, so you just have me today. Just me. This is the piece that I was showing you last night, this gorgeous little garland. This is the matching candle ring. I should have got another phone so that I could scan things and check prices. Can we do a live on everyday floral design soon? Says Jean. Hi, Jean. Well, that's an interesting one. Maybe we should do it on greens or, well, give me a little bit more specifics. Does that mean greenery designs? Because in my mind right now we sell a lot of greenery. Or does that mean like green and whites or a specific color palette? That could help me out. Aloha, Kathy. How are you, friends? I would love to be on a beach by you. Darn. This is me. I'm gonna have to stay here till January now. There's no escaping until like after market. Then I can have another vacation. Probably I should get some tickets. Can I have another phone? Oh, thank you. I think that might be the key because then I can find out what the actual title is. Kayla's bringing me a phone. Thanks. That really makes me feel better if you're watching me. Kayla's watching me. She's gonna help me. Basically, if I get in a bind, I will tell Kayla. How about if I tell you the link I dropped has these new items in it? Some of them you might have to go a little far into the link. This is a brand new product called Setting Sun Leaves Candle Ring and Leaves Garland. The Setting Sun collection. There you go. So this particular candle ring, brand new. Do we have any idea on sizes of this? Because I think we should double check all that. It says that it's 12 inches with a 6.5-inch inner circle. That looks about right. Always good to know what you have for space in the center, right? To see what it's going to be able to go around. And then 12 inches is correct on the total span. And then I think we decided the garland was like a 5-foot garland, maybe 6 feet, somewhere in there. But this one on sale for was $29.50 on sale for $25, and I think this is the same price actually. Really close at least. So those two pieces slipped in together, and I did not have them together initially, but I wondered, I don't have any water in here. I guess I can't really dump the water out of my thermos because it has lemons in it. I probably shouldn't do that. But this is one of the last two fountains, the bubbling lit fountain candle, and this piece is just like layered orange on orange on orange. That could be a fun addition. I also do not have a tag on this. I would scan the tag on this tray, but you're going to have to just see this tray and find it in the lineup by searching tray. How about that? I know we're down to like the last one of these. There may be two, but I do love this one. I have this one personally. Would this candle ring work in a lantern? Well, Roseanne's getting ahead of me. Do you see that new lantern back there? It fits. We're going to show you how that looks. Very, very pretty. So if this is going to be a lantern insert, it is 12 inches when it's fluffed up. I would imagine you could squish it into something as small as a 6x6 area because this is 6x6. I would give it a little bit more room if you could, but yes, it could go in a lantern. So one idea would be to use our fountain candles. There is a squirrel fountain candle, although he's not in the live room. It's the same size. It's white, and it has a squirrel pattern with acorns. We have this fall leaf pattern. That's so very pretty, and it is unique. I agree, Linda. This one is the last of two, I think. And Kayla is helping. She says this is the seagrass ring tray. If you like this tray, the seagrass ring tray. Very, very nice. So if that's the case, you need that in your life. What else would we put on there? What else would we put on that tray? There are so many things behind me and so much I could do. These little babies here have been super popular. This is the second shipment of these cute little signs. And I know that very soon we're going to have more stands in the online store. Today we have one stand in the online store, but you're going to have all the sizes back in just shortly. It'll be next week, but they will be here. So this kind of piece is a great tray accent because it's got this fluted metal edge. It's wide enough. Let me double check. Yes, it's wide enough. It will freestand on a solid surface. In a tray, you can use it as a little leaner accent. And you can also hang it on these special stands that have come from the same company. They were in, I think, 3 sizes. This particular is the large for $32.50. It's a display holder. You could use it for other things. Potentially like a flat ornament could hang on there too, but it does hold these little signs nicely, elevates them, and makes them look really cute on a mantle or somewhere where you need the extra height. So we will be carrying Christmas signs, but these signs right now that we have in are fall. Yes, they are made in Texas. You're absolutely right. Round top Texas signs. So for your tray accent, I would definitely say that's a nice size. You could throw a little pumpkin on the tray. I only have 92 pumpkins in this bucket beside me. Let me find at least one. Layering more orange together. That looks like a new one. Or this one. That one shows up better. There's pumpkins everywhere. So you could do that. That would actually help hold the sign up if you stuck a pumpkin behind it. And then these little signs are, how much? Let's double check them. Wow, Kayla, now the phone isn't working. All right, it'll work. It acts like it's not getting internet signal. Really? Okay, Pumpkin and Robin's mini art. Pumpkin and robins. Okay, this style we have one left. Oh, never mind. We don't have any left. Maybe we haven't picked all of our orders yet. Keep going down the list, and now I've snagged my sweater. It's Friday. I'm grateful, except for I'm in retail, so that does not mean I'm done with my week. This is so bad. Alrighty, there we go. I'm just gonna laugh. I am just gonna laugh. What I'm trying to tell you is which ones of these are available. They're $20.83. This one's available. I saw more than one on the shelf. They can't all be gone, but apparently the other one was. This one might be the Bluebirds one. Bluebirds for fall. And then this is my favorite. I like the wreath on the gates. Super cute. So if you're going to search for these, you could search mini art. How about that? Does that help? Mini art would help. So that's another one that's in the online store ready to go. Or you could start, oh yeah, this one, the kitty cat one. Super cute. You know why we have this one. Because Kate loves cats. So they're all $20.83 on sale. If you search mini art, you're going to find them. This is the only one that has the gold, and the rest of them are galvanized. Thank you, Terry. I'm a basket case. Somebody fly up here and help me for a week. This would be fun. We could set up trees in the whole 9 yards. What do you think? So those are going to have new little stands, but today, if anybody wants to grab it, I do have one of these. So there you go. Yes, Jane, I'm not going to break anything today, though. Jane says there's always got to be some excitement when I'm trying to do a live by myself, but I just don't want to break stuff. That's like my least favorite type of excitement. It's okay. My day is a little nuts, so I have two companies, and now I'm needed in both companies. So when that happens, my hat has to keep going like this. Window coverings, magnolias, window coverings, magnolias. It does make it a little challenging, but hey, women are multitaskers, right? We can do it. It is entirely possible. So the other thing that came in new today is this fun little topper. I'm assuming it might be called a topper. What do you think it's called? It's probably got some other things that match it. Today, I only see this style of item. Let's make sure it's on sale, or it's online. Breckenberry half sphere. You can see the bottom has a little flat part here. We can set them on candle stands. Breckenberry half sphere, $19. No. So I think what the problem is, Kayla, is these items are not received. That's my theory. They're online and everything, but they're not checked in, would be my guess. Since it shows zero quantity. Okay, she's going to go back and check that for me, I'm guessing, because the Breckenberry half sphere shows zero everywhere. So it must just not have gotten checked in. Whoops. She's going to see. Let's keep moving on, and if she fixes it, she'll let me know. That's a cute one. It's here. It's obviously ready to go to your house, except for there's probably a quantity issue of it not being added to inventory. Another choice, of course, now this one's been here a little minute. This is our berry design. Now this one is smaller in the diameter of the base. So remember, 6 inches, but in your lantern question, maybe this is a better size. And that one is the Ember Fruit. Couldn't remember. 10 available. It's on sale for $25. That's like the magic number today. Is about 20 bucks right now. Okay, this is so weird. Either I am doing something wrong or there's something wrong with our inventory. That one says zero also. You guys didn't just buy a whole bunch of stuff that I don't know about, did you? I don't understand what's happening. Maybe I'm in the wrong inventory. Something's wrong. Ember Fruit, does it come up? Yes, it does. You can buy it. It's online. It is $25.08. I don't know what's happening with the phone. That's scaring me. The phone says there's no inventory. So that one's going in as a link since I found it. Let's try that. And then you're going to line it up on your tray with something cute. So what I wanted to show you today was two different things here and two different sizes of lanterns. This is a brand new one, and this candle ring and the one in here both fit in the small size. You have yours for the half orb? Okay. So whatever the deal is with this phone, Kayla, when you're in the back office of Shopify, all the inventory shows 0. I feel like it's logged into something completely useless. I'm not even sure. So this one is similar in size to this new one. And then I want to talk about this because it's from the same vendor as the little baby signs, all the same company. This is a 6-inch, probably an 8-inch overall candle ring, and then it has a 4-inch center. Yeah, 4. So it's smaller. And then this is the one we didn't have last night, but we were telling you about. This is a 5-inch center, and I suppose it's about a 10-inch candle ring. Here we go. 10-inch candle ring. Yes, somewhere in there. So this new collection that came in, we showed it last night. If you want to jump back into last night's video, there is a very big wreath for $150. That's 36 inches across. There's a medium-sized wreath that I think was like 97, and it's about 27, 28 inches across. Then we have a garland, and now a candle ring. So there's 4 pieces in this collection, which is going to be really helpful because this will work well with blue. We already showed it yesterday with some orange woven in. Hey, I wonder if you can like layer these. That could work. And I think you can also try the plum color with this. If you're a decorator that uses plum, this background and this base or the garland, you could easily blend in plum berries and stems. Incidentally, I took 20 minutes and ran through a clothing store when I was in another town yesterday that I like to see. Wow, burgundy is everywhere. I haven't been shopping for clothes this season, but if you're a burgundy person, not only is it popular in decor, it's popular in fashion. This is very pretty, guys. Look, it stacks. And it's really full. So if you want a super full candle ring that will go around a 3-inch candle, this would be outstanding as a doubled up. So it's the ember fruit. And then I bet you're wondering what this other one is called. Let me see. I'm going to use him. See if I can identify it in a lineup here. The new item. Here's the garland. I think this whole collection has the same name, so let me just see what we called it, and then you'll be able to find it all. Oh, bay leaf pod. The bay leaf pod garland is $44.63 on sale. Not photographed, and that probably means the candle ring is not online either. Might be one of those deals where today Riley is at the store trying to do photos of things. And I know we had phone calls about the pine last night, so if you're one of the people wondering where some of that pine was that I was showing in our room, the store has not had it all photographed. So they've received it, but the photos aren't done. It looks like the photos were added for the wreaths, but they might not have been added for this little guy here. So he's going to be, will this let me add one if I do it like this? It's one of those things that are happening in our day-to-day lives. Make a decision between shipping your stuff out, very important, trying to photograph new products, and trying to move the freight through the system, because if we don't unpack it fast enough, it piles up super deep. And then what do? Panic. Okay, adding this to the picture. There it is. You can buy it as soon as I hit this button, and I'll also tell you how much it is. It's got a bad photo, but here we go. It's $12.38. What? Run to your computer and buy this beautiful little thing. It's so cute. Okay, that's a good one. So then if you want to try it in your lantern, look at all these options. This is a brand new lantern collection This will be in the new arrivals link that I got for you. It is potentially, we've got this big one back here also. It's the only one of this color palette that we have right now. And I'm sorry if I'm missing your comments right now. I'm trying to figure out where all of these new things can be for you. So I get you some prices. This is probably under the collections tab and then new arrivals. Let's see if it managed to make its way in that grouping. It should be. Kayla said she had to scroll back quite a ways to find it though. So I can get you prices. There's no tags on here to even scan. Maybe that's one. Save that. Oh my goodness. Sometimes the internet here is so bad. That's what's happening today. Okay, I don't see the lantern. We're gonna say it's a new lantern, and maybe we can find it by searching lanterns new to old. This is something you'd probably like to know, is how much is it? And that's the problem with the phone. It's now not working with the internet. Okay, I guess today's not my day, guys. I'm sorry, I'm trying. We have beautiful new decor, but it is so hard to bring it to you at this time of the year. We just cannot get all of the things done that need to be done. So for today, I'm going to show you things, and then if we can make a post with links, that's probably what I should spend some time doing when I get done, because there isn't really time for people to find these things for me today. Kayla says it's the Splendorous Lantern. Okay, Splendorous Lantern is what that's called. But Kayla, can you pop in the prices for me, please? So our little one that just arrived is 6.5 inches square. It is 17 inches tall, and then the big one is going to be 8.5 inches tall by 23. 8.5 by 23. So that means you've got a nicer, bigger size on the inside there. And if this one is going to look best with the small candle rings, here's how it looks with that little guy. Could probably even squeeze a couple pumpkins in there and stack them, but I think candles are always better for lanterns. A lot of you are posting your pictures of your fall decorating, and I do like how everything is glowing at your house. When I reviewed some pictures last night, the common theme, lots of lights. Thank you, Kayla. Small one is $46.50. The large one is $69.50. Those are great prices for lanterns. Very good prices, actually. There we go. That is a small candle. I think I like a 6-inch candle better. And then with this bigger lantern, we need some space over here. With the bigger lantern, I think you're going to find that the large candle ring that just came in probably fills it in nicely. Let's check and see if that's the case. And I don't know why I keep using this tray, but it's in the way, so we're just going to keep using it. Here we have the 6-inch center. That is the middle of this candle ring. And the base of the holder is 8 inches. So if I were to stick all 3 amber candles in, does that work? 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay, there we go. What do you think of that idea? So with the set, the candle is it in the middle? The candle ring having a 6-inch center barely fits. You have to nest all the candles close together, but they all fit in there. There you go. They work. Very, very pretty. So that is a gorgeous combo. You know what else Kelsey just made for you? She restocked this bow, everybody. So it's the Pretty in Plaid bow. The Pretty in Plaid bow. This is the perfect bow for this situation. Let me see if I can quickly just flip the wire through here. And that might help. This is just a good bow. It's got all the right colors. It's very, very full, but on the large lantern, that tops it off nicely. Really pretty look. There we are. So for the combination, you've got the large splendorous lantern, like 60 some dollars, and then you have the small size lantern, 40 some dollars. Kayla says this little thing is online if you want to look for it, and it was maybe called the half sphere, Breckenberry half sphere. That also could be a filler, although I think it's just going to need more stuff. Like if you put that in there, you'd still need something taller. And it's not a candle ring, it is more of a tray filler or the top of a candle stand, I think. Yeah, the bow looks really good with this. I think that's a keeper. This is a good look. We should do this at the store. Actually, I need to get over there and do displays too. But first things first. Yeah, Jane's gone today, so no displays are happening. This is the other little thing that I thought was cute inside lanterns and maybe an unexpected item, because this is part of our yard stakes, the pumpkin plant stakes. This one's going to come with an easel back like this, but here, this little thing, that holds the screw-in plant stake. So for a combination of things that have lots of options, this little pumpkin in metal, also a round top pumpkin, which is the pumpkin stake, something pumpkin stake, 2 styles. This is the gourd style. So there's a word before it, but this is cut off. It says $29.50, and you'll get a stake with it, but because of the easel, you can absolutely just sit it around. So I would put, let's see if we can stack this together. I would put this in a lantern and on a tray and outside in my small planter, all the different things. But it is a cute little filler for somewhere. There you go. Can you see it okay? It's a nice size, and it has a lot of character the way it's dimensional in the metal, and it does have an easel, so it stands up just fine. Something different, something cute. It is from the collection of outdoor stems. I'll show you what they look like. The plant stakes, just in case that's helpful. Here's a couple right beside me in a box, ready to show you, but there are blue pumpkins. There are traditional colored pumpkins. There are painted pumpkins. Some of them have glitter. But when you order them, you're going to get the stake. Here's 2 little rods that you screw together. So then it will make a double height stake. And this is a yard pumpkin that can go outside. I would use them outside, and then if you start getting worried about the finish, maybe after a year or so, respray them with clear coat. But they are coated and meant for outdoor use. So that's where this little pumpkin is from. He just happens to be the smallest one, and then we have really big ones in both blue and orange and gold and patterns. There's just a lot of choices, and we've had a lot of fun with these at the store. They are displayed, staked into a hay bale, so it looks cute like that displayed. Isn't that pretty? These are fun. Who is doing gold and blue at their house, or white and blue for fall? I love it. Which blue has an easel? Good question, because they don't all have easels. Let me see if I can answer that question, because these blues are just stakes, but I tell you what, you could put them on an easel. They don't have backers, but you could just stand them on an easel that you might have in your closet of decor. Everybody has easels, right? Let me see which ones have an easel back. Uh-oh. Must not lose. That would be very important to keep track of the yard stakes and not lose those. There we go. There's probably something in here. This is a pretty big stash. There is maybe no blue ones. With an easel, you might have to stand them on your own easel. Most of them, okay, this has an easel on the back. Maybe there's smaller styles. That one does. Easel plus stake. Super cute painted style. I love this one, actually. It's one of my favorites. And these are going to be called I think they're pumpkin plant stems. But if I can find one with a sticker tag, I can tell you more about it. Ooh, this one does. What's this one? Oh, cute. The Hello Fall. Comes with stakes as well as an easel. So that says Hello Fall on it. Yeah, they're not telling me the title of these things, but they're plant stakes. And let's see if there's another one here. So probably standing anything on an easel if you add your own, but I'll show you the ones that do have easels. This one does. And this one is much taller. He's got his easel there. Cute little road scene. I love the art on the pumpkins. I thought that was so different. And they do look cool at the store. We have them in our planters, staked into our porch pots, and that's how they're selling. People are grabbing the ones that we have displayed in the pots. Okay, the black and white one's super cute. This one does too. Love this. There's more than one size of black and white. This is the little one. And we're going to be calling it pumpkin steak. So I think if you search the word pumpkin steak, you'd find all of them. This one's $49.50. 3D. It's kind of like metal layered over metal, it looks like. This is a metal grid. The stripe part is layered as another layer over top of the base. And it does come with that stand. Really fun. If you can use these all the time, every year, and to extend their life, if you get concerned about them, I know the company said you can respray them, but they are meant to be outdoor safe. So really a cute combination of choices. There was so much. The showroom was massive. We were having a heck of a time. In fact, I think that's the showroom where Kate's like, I'm going to do this order. Go get me a coffee. I just went to Starbucks and left her there. It was a big job, but she got it done. So that one, all of those choices are great for easel backs. We found a few, and there is more. But I'm going to make sure I show you the rest of the lanterns today before I run out of time. So I believe if they have an easel back, they probably are noted in that way. And the orange one I showed you here is the smallest one of the bunch. So there's a lot of different choices. I'm sure you're interested in these trees behind me. Aren't they cool? Very, very fun. So it's a metal tree design, just a sculptural piece that could go on your mantle or somewhere like that. What is this guy called? Let's see if we can figure it out. If I scan barcodes, that'll help me out. But for whatever reason, this phone does not have Wi-Fi connection. Gotta have Wi-Fi to find this information. It's not an actual phone. The fall foliage tree accent. Okay, we got it. The large one is 23 inches. It's on sale for $42. So it has a wood base, a metal top, one-sided, of course, and you certainly want its friend. I think they go great as a set. You probably just use one, but I do love them together. So that one is the larger of the two, and then the small one is the 13-inch on sale for $29.33. $29.33. So those two pieces look great behind me on the fireplace, and I'm sure if you're doing brighter orange at your house, they look good with the fountain candle. They look good with any kind of bright orange leaves, leaf sprays. You could cluster at the base of them. You could use garlands. You could use them in your garlands on your mantle. There's 100 ways to use these trees. I believe you're going to see that these are kind of an unusual thing. I've never had them from anywhere else, and I've never seen them anywhere else to buy. So something different, you know, we just got to keep looking for all those unusual things and make sure we grab them for you. So this set is going back here. Last time I had this swag out, I forgot to show it to you. This is a new design, and I think Linda made this one recently. She had a couple designs on the counter before she left for the weekend. This is one of them. How does it fit in a tray? Let me check this out. Looks like it needs a pretty good sized tray. This is one of my favorite wicker trays. It is a cane tray. It's the large one, $52.50. So this design is sticking out a little bit because the design is about almost 30 inches long, and the tray is about 17 and a half. But I can nestle it down in there. Talk about burgundies and reds again. Here you go. Another color combo that everybody's been loving. These these are certainly unusual colored sunflowers here, especially this one. It's kind of a cinnamon color. This is more of a rusty red, and then these little spider moms are the true burgundy. So it's a combo of burgundy reds, golds, and the cinnamon tone. Little bit of filler, little flexibility if you want to shape it. I think I could probably take the back and bend it also into more of a curve if you wanted to, or straighten it out. That one has a hanger, and if you want to hang it up, did she put a hanger on it? Oh, maybe she didn't. Okay, so you could add a hanger, but it is at this point just flat on the back and meant to lay as a tray filler. I should probably tell you what it's called so you can find it. Search up the Autumn in the Country swag. It was $103, so it should be about $85 right in there. $103 was the regular price, and this tray again was the cane tray. So if we used it in a tray, do I have any candlesticks over here? I don't. Not one that matches, at least. This is the opalescent glass one that just came in. But I think the amber candles would probably look really beautiful in here. Amber is looking good in everything for fall. Have you noticed? Do you guys all have the amber candle set? These are $79.50 for the set of 3. And if you don't have them, well, they match everything. And I believe in some groupings, they're going to look good with Christmas too. Like champagne Christmas, it looks beautiful with champagne. Here is the lineup. Get those little candles in there, add a couple of pumpkins to the tray. Well, there you go. That looks very nice. You guys are still all about the trees. Okay, the trees are kind of limited. We just got them in, so there's enough today, but they are going to go fast. So always the new things that come in get hit hard on inventory, and then we're going to have no more fall coming in. I say that because this is the fall we had ordered. I'm not allowing any more orders. So everything we have is sitting here just needing to get unpacked. Wow, that turned out pretty easily done. Cute. Just needed a little elevation for one of those candles. Roseanne has them. Everybody has them. They're kind of handy. All of our sets of 3, and we have so many colors in stock right now. I think they're all $79.50 except for the birch. Those are less. They are peachy, I guess. I think peachy would be a good way to call it. The pearlized, they are, what's another name for this color? Anybody got one? It's really a soft and pearlized tone, but it looks to me like the camera's portraying it correctly. So peachy perhaps, but amber is a good tone. Maybe honey colored would be another way of describing the color. Okay, gorgeous things. All of this design here is new. The pumpkins are new. The amber candles, we keep those coming in. We never want to run out of amber candles. Those are one of the most versatile colors for sure. Okay, last night I also showed you the new oak leaf wreath, which I think was a regular priced $79 item. But something else came in. Where did I lay those pumpkins? And it looks really good in this wreath. Uh-oh, I lost them. We had some velvet pumpkin sprays, which I placed nearby in order to show you how cool that would be with them. Okay. I guess we are not going to show velvet pumpkin sprays. They're online. They're in the new arrivals. I had them here, and then I've misplaced them. They are subtle velvet champagne colored pumpkins, 3 on a spray. So this leaf was just arrived yesterday. You can hear how crunchy it is. It is fabric, but they have this metallic paint on it. And the regular price being $79, that should be $12 off, 60, 57, 62, somewhere in there. This one is a 24-inch wreath, and it does have metallic acorns on it. They're hiding. Here they are. So there's several of those tucked in. And then everything is wired on a wired base. Did you carry them out? Or, okay, thank you. They're here somewhere. Huh. I'll find them when I'm done. You know how that goes. Okay, velvet pumpkins. So this is the one that I saw immediately today and thought, oh my gosh, that has to look good in this wreath. So the velvet pumpkin spray that just arrived is $14.99. The first link I dropped that had the new arrivals, this is definitely there. I saw it. It has a paper wrap stem, velvet little pumpkins in assorted colors. I would say they're champagne to tan, kind of champagne to beige. And if this stem lays into a wreath like this, you could actually even use these little twigs that are attached to help wire it into things if you wanted to, because that is a wire. But two stems are what I would use, and I think if I just lay these into the wreath and weave it in, that it would be really cool. Just an idea, guys. That's what I'm here for, giving you the ideas. So this is definitely needing two stems. You wouldn't need to cut the stems. You just need to tuck them in there. Weave them in, hide them, something. There we go. What do you think of that? Pretty color combination. Adds a pumpkin texture. The velvet with all that metallic gold is super luxe. Really pretty. And then I kind of wondered, you know, we carry these amazing vases that are just vases, but at this time of the year, they're looking like pumpkins. I don't think the intention was that it was a pumpkin, but it kind of acts like a pumpkin to me, the way the shape is. These pieces are, let me see what they're called, if this thing will actually get a signal and work. I'm glad that the internet's working for my phone, but it's not working for this phone. Crazy to talk. That's nuts. Completely useless internet. We're gonna have to work on that. I can't even tell you anything about this. So there's two sizes. Here, thankfully this one has a tag. Petrov vase. The small one is 142. Petrov, Petrov is what this is called. So when we bought them, we're just buying metallic modern vases. They're sort of a pewter color, and they have this crazy melted molten splash on them. Aren't they different? You can certainly use them for stems, and if you do, you just need little short stems in there to fill in. Like here's just a couple of leaf stems I have next to me. So that's what I would put is just a short, low design if you add things to it. But what I was wondering, and I don't remember if I've tried this or not, is if you put a Fia flame in there, does it reflect? The piece is solid, so you're not going to get any light coming through it. But when you are seeing the reflection inside, it will, in a darker room, it will glow up and out because the inside is metallic. I don't know if you can tell. I lay that in there. Can you see that the inside's metallic? So we have a lot of light in this room right now, but if it was just glowing inside this pumpkin with a candle flame or a Fia flame, you would get some glow coming out the top. So I'm kind of proposing the idea of using it as a lantern and putting a bunch of light on the inside. It's really elegant with this leaf spray thing. Just a mix of metals and kind of different. So here for ideas for you. That's a different one. Love that look. There are just one each of these as far as I know if you're looking. So the Petrov vases, again, that was 142. This one's more. I don't know the price. But you got the idea, and you can look that one up if you want to check it out. Super cool. So this is a new addition to the wreath we had yesterday. I'm going to hang that back up there. It looks like it needs two pumpkin sprays to me so that they could be more asymmetrical opposite each other, but that would work really well. And I think I have just enough time to get another set of lanterns out. Hi Karen, how are you today? We have a busy one going on. Everybody's in the warehouse doing freight, and Kayla's shipping. Jen is gone today. It is Friday, so everybody's pushing really hard to get us in a good finished up place for the weekend. You know how that goes. Okay, this is not even out of a package yet. You guys are the first to see this. How are we doing? There we go. Okay, they look like they're rectangular in shape. We have 2, and they don't have glass, which is the only way we're doing lanterns for shipping, because we gave up on glass lanterns a long time ago. So they're just open. You don't have to worry about breaking glass. We don't have to worry about getting them to you in one piece. So this should pop up in new arrivals. Otherwise, let me see if this dumb phone will scan today. I'm not even sure how anybody makes that phone work. It only works 3% of the time. This is the Ravenwood lantern, and it is not, I don't know if it's photographed. It's online without a photo, possibly. Nope, there it is. $85.50 and $64.50. This big one's $85.50. This small one is $64.50. They both have metal tops, wood bases, and the dimensions are they online? Yep, a 20-inch and a 28-inch. You might need to add some more sizes because you can see that they are narrower. So 8.5 on the big one by 12 is what the base measures, 8.5 by 12, and then it's saying it's 28 inches tall, and that is exactly right. And then the smaller one is going to be 8.5 wide by 5.5, so a little bit narrower, 5.5 inches this way. Wonder if we have time to style something. Let's see what we can do with that. Very cute. The black design, can't go wrong with the black lantern for fall, and especially going into Christmas. It looks super elegant. Okay, let's check out what I have for goodies around me. Can we do something super cool with this? So with the designs in my little basket of goodies beside me, what do we got? Oh yeah, there's my oak leaf thing. So my personal goal for the weekend is to see if I can take home this garland that we just got in. It's the 4-foot garland in an oak leaf. Very, very cool. I think I'm missing questions. Are there more than one Petrov vase in each size? Online says 1 each. I'm going to say that that's probably true, but none of my gadgets are working correctly. Petrov vase. So if I get this in here, well, it's kind of nice that there's no glass in it because I can take the vine right through the lantern and hook it up at the top. And then deliberately, I could stuff it with these cool velvet ones with the metallic because I think these are so pretty. How many shapes of velvet pumpkins do I have in here? These might be too big together. Let me see. The big one looks really good. Like that. I think we need lights, like fairy lights. I've had some people asking for fairy lights. Is that something you guys need? Is fairy lights? Because it could weave through the greens. If so, I probably better get to buying some because I don't think right now we have anything coming in that isn't just Christmas related lights. But I can check and see if we can get some small fairy light strands. Kind of like the small pumpkin in there best. And then we probably have some cool ribbon or a big bow or extra little, the small pumpkins would look cute scattered in there. Because of course those velvet pumpkins also come in this size. So I would put some baby ones in there too. That's one idea for the oak leaf garland. It's just 4 feet long, so it kind of works like that. And then if we did the small one up, I'm running out of space. Put that over there. If we did the small one, we could try a candle ring and see if one of those could work. Or like yesterday we had, 2 days ago maybe, I showed you this new ivy vine that just came in. This could work too. It's a good color. It's also kind of a really shiny, soft, almost like a silicone fabric. And this piece can be pulled through the lantern because it's not got glass. You can actually design through it, so that works. Here and here. That works. And you could put your candles back in there. We should try these today. This is the new birch ones that are modern glass. What if we did black, white, and orange as a combo? That might work. Can we get 2 candles in there side by side? Sometimes it's good to check these things out. Then I can tell you what fits. So now I'm wondering, can 2 candles of this 3-inch type fit inside the lantern side by side with a piece of ivy? We're checking. We'll see. See if it works. There's a lot to this ivy, but I do like that it has several tendrils so you can separate them and pull them through. That's different. So yes, 2 candles will fit in there. The ivy is just in the way. So we'd have to weave it so that it goes behind them. But space-wise, they do fit. There you go. Well, I'm so glad that that did, because that's a little bit of greens along beside it, but otherwise 2 candles work. If you buy the set, they're going to come 3 candles in a set. These are $79 a set, I think, as well as the other ones. And then remember, they always come with remotes. So you're going to get these sets operating on timers. The remote will help you set the timer, or just by turning it on the timer setting. And they're using AAA batteries, and they do last a long time if you set them up to allow the timer to run them. That's one of my favorite features. So there you've got it. 2 new lantern styles today. They're both inexpensive lantern choices. I'm glad, because it's kind of hard to find lanterns without glass that are good price points and really different. So success. Yay, we're set for the season, at least with 2 new ones. So if there's any questions that you guys have, as usual, message the store through Facebook, or if you are an emailer, go ahead and email them. I think that Connie is there for the day, so she can help you out, and Riley is there as well. I'm running around. Don't ask me. Obviously, I don't know where everything is or how much it costs. Other people are doing a better job at that than I am. So I'm just going to keep styling things, and I'm going to go work on the store. Tomorrow morning, we're going to do a fun live. Now, if I have enough time in my life, I have a really good idea, but I think I'm not going to share it in case I can't pull it off for tomorrow, because it's going to take a little prep time. We'll be doing a live at the store tomorrow, though, and I do have a really good plan, and I know you would like it a lot. Needless to say, it'll still be a good one if I can pull my plan off, or if we just line up new items and show you more new things creatively designed. So you can join me then. I will see you Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Central. Hope you guys have an awesome Friday, and we'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye.